I don't think light rail is the answer. I am the only candidate that has served for 2 decades on transportation task forces with MPO, with FDOT, with community leaders, with environmentalists to devise corridors and ways of moving individuals and dealing with the infrastructure of the bus systems. And that's the way I think we need to go. Do we need to, fix our aging infrastructure and add some, buy some right-of-way and add some lanes? Absolutely. But we need to do that, within the framework of our county. And I am not for light rail. I'm going to say this again and again and again. I appreciate you bringing that up in the beginning. It's very unfortunate that piece was produced. I don't understand that. My mama, we're Porch Talk Radio here, right? I'm one of 8 siblings, 4 boys and 4 girls. And the 2 other candidates are guys. And my mom always said, you never hit a girl. Or if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all.
I don't think in politics that works here.
Yeah, no, I can tell you,
in
this area, I can tell you it doesn't work here because you know what? They're all about negative messaging. And I'm just going to keep being positive and trying to find solutions because solutions aren't negative, they're positive.
So the lack of substance on their side is having them to create these things, you're saying?
Absolutely. I have been, like I said, I've been televised and recorded on numerous occasions. I have an advertisement out in Fishhawk right now, and I have it on my website that I'm not for light rail. I do not support light rail.
And see, my thing is, when I tell folks, I can't speak for the Tea Party, but the Tea Party position has been no light rail with public dollars. See, that's the part that folks don't understand.
And that's logical.
The Tea Party is not against some private company coming in and building all the trains and sky rails and monorails and
Disney World can do it.
And light magnet, traction, any kind of thing they come up with their money. The Tea Party has always been against public dollars being spent with no consequences because it has not been proven anywhere in the world for the most part, except for maybe Japan, that it actually is profitable. So again, having no consequences for spending that kind of money is what the Tea Party has always been against. And most politicians who understands that, as opposed to people who want to feel good and make people feel good and spend a whole bunch of money for something that they already know is not going to work. I mean, I look at the trolley downtown, and it's probably 4, maybe 5 days a year that folks are riding it. The rest of the time, it's just a driver and somebody going to and from Ybor for lunch. I mean, I'm just saying. And that thing cost us $54 million when they built it. And now we built buildings to house and do maintenance and all this other stuff that went along with the whole process. And I don't think the city is ever going to get the return for that. So why would we take that and exponentially grow the same problem?
It's very expensive. All around the country you see it has to be subsidized, so it does not pay for itself. And it's the O&M. It's the operation and maintenance that really, over time, kills your budget. So that's why light rail doesn't make sense. The other thing, I put 40,000 miles a year on my car. The reality is, and the buses, look at the buses, see how full they are. The buses aren't full. And we could do a better job with having a flex bus service, smaller buses, more runs with the buses, utilize the system that we have in place for public transportation. But the other thing is, when you're a busy person and you have to go get the grandchild from daycare or go get your child from the friend's house or go to the doctor's or go get a gallon of milk and do this and that, and all of these services are outside of where the stop is, how do you make that happen?
Well, you're absolutely right. It's interesting.
Porch Talk Radio on TV is sponsored in part by Republic Services and by Faith Home Health Incorporated, licensed, bonded, insured in-home health care, and by Blooming Days Flower Shop in Tampa. Thanks for watching Porch Talk Radio on TV.